Hey everyone! The purpose of today's video is going to show you how to make graphs inside of a Google spreadsheet. So to get to the sheets, you want to go to your Google Drive, you'll click New, and you'll go down to Google Sheets and it will open you up a blank sheet. When you get there, the first thing you want to do is put in a data table. And remember that a data table is going to be what you organize all of your information on. So for instance, if on one side I wanted to put food, like on the box, food, and then on the other side I wanted to put cost in dollars. Okay, then underneath it I could start listing all of my factors that I have. A slice of pizza, $1.50, a hot dog, $1, candy bar, $1, and nachos. And let's put those being $2.25 just to give us some data to work with there. So you can put as much data as you need to in there. I know that every question is going to have a little bit of something different. You can also come over here to the side, and if you highlight a section of boxes and you press this button here that says merge cells, it's got two arrows pointing towards each other. That's going to let you take away that little block, and you can type inside of there and change the font sizes and actually tell a story to go along. Stella went to a basketball game. She wanted to eat food from concessions. And you can kind of finish that. She wanted to see how much money that it would cost her in order to eat there. So you can just finish that. You can make it be whatever you want. I noticed that when I started typing, it started pushing those boxes over and over. In order to get it to wrap around so it looks like more of a text, you can go to Format, Text Wrapping, and wrap that text so it starts going down. So next time, whenever I keep typing, it would just keep going down. All right, so we have our data table, we have our question over here. Let's talk about getting the graphs. So what you want to do, you want to click on the very first box and make sure that that's including your title because it's going to be one of your axes. And you click and you drag and highlight all of your data table. If you highlight some that are blank, it's going to give you an error and some misinformation inside of your graph. So only highlight the boxes that you need to highlight. Don't highlight for me in column C or in column A6 or whatever. It's just those boxes. When you are ready, you go up to Insert and you go to Chart. Now automatically it makes a bar graph, and you can see that the pizza was $1.50 and the hot dog was $1, so on and so forth. And you can actually make that smaller, and if you want to keep that chart, that's perfectly fine. You can resize it and drag it over. Then you can highlight the information again and go to Insert and go to Chart. And notice that it gives me the same thing, that same bar graph chart. But let's say that I wanted to pick a different chart. Maybe I wanted to pick a pie chart. So where it says chart type in this little table over here, I find the graph that I want, and I can make that smaller however I want. I can also change the title just by double clicking, and I can change this concession stand cost. Whatever I wanted to title it. Make sure that you are capitalizing your title though, that's pretty important. And you can even come over here and change the font and make it all pretty and however you want. But let's say that I want to add another one. So I can click, drag and highlight, and I can go back to Insert and I can insert another chart. And let's say that this time I want to add a line chart. Let's see, which line chart do I want? I'm going to click the first one. So I can see here that pizza was $1.50, and it's consistent to the other graphs and how that looks. So that's pretty snazzy and all. There's also a histogram chart on there, and you can see that there's so many different types of graphs. So I highly recommend that you get on there and you play around with that. The histogram chart is under other, so when I click on that, it gives me that histogram chart, and I can resize. Now let's say that I wanted to take this chart and put it inside of a Google Doc, or I wanted to put it inside of Google Slides. If you click these three dots here, you're going to see it pops up and it says you can edit that chart, you can delete, you can save that image, publish chart, copy chart. So I'm going to press copy that chart, and I'm going to bring it over. Let's say that I wanted to put it in a brand new doc. So I can go to File and go down to New and open up a new document. And I can paste that chart directly inside of this document. And I did that by using the Control V shortcut. You could also right click and paste it that way. And it will load, and there you go. So that is how you create charts inside of Google Sheets.